doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
It's morning time, you know. It's so show. It's so show. It's your fistful of beans. It's so show. It's so show. Steve and Craig, are you ready? Missouri, are you ready? Your fistful of beans.
But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hoosier Sophisticate show. Something's different today.
Oh, is it because I'm here?
What's different?
Oh, what a dickhead I am.
I told Jen, I was like, I've been waiting for this day, honey. I've been waiting for Craig.
You have. I know you have.
Asshole.
You're
I've
like,
been waiting,
it's about
dude.
time my fucking MVP fumbles. God damn it. I like winning.
I love it.
I like
love
winning, but something's got to bring that motherfucker down a peg or two, and it's worth losing one every now and then just to fucking remind him he's human, just to remind him we're equals, just to remind him that he too makes mistakes, just to remind him that he is a fallible human being.
I like to hit you with the, you think you better than me?
Oh, that was me with a guy on your wall last night. Boy, howdy. I messaged a friend. I said, been a minute since I had a little Facebook
Dougie?
bust up. Listen, Snoop, won't you teach me how to Dougie? Let me tell you how you Dougie. All right, don't do it like that guy. Okay, that guy sucks.
Oh, my dog is in here. Yeah, no, that guy. I mean,
Nope.
you know, I got nothing but love for him. But
I'm sure this is how a lot of the 7 people I've just not liked over the last 10 years have all been someone Steve's like, oh, he's fine. I love him where he's at. You know, he's fine. I just figured I talked to him. He's like some guy that Steve talked to while he was buying a fucking pack of Zins at the fucking gas station. Told him a fucking story. Now all of a sudden the guy's in our fucking ecosystem. Anyhow.
That's so funny because I have a topic to get to today, and the topic is, when can you vouch for someone? Like when can you go to bat? How long do you?
Because
have to know
immediately
someone?
I started texting you like, how do you know this fucking idiot before I
Exactly.
ripped his arms
So it's
off
like
and
when
beat him
can
to
you
death
vouch
with
for
him?
someone?
This guy an
'Cause-
uncle? Is this guy an uncle or something?
No, he is he is a neighbor from the old neighborhood in Afton.
That's just
But
okay.
quick story. Okay, he takes pictures for like for himself, but of bands. And we're walking through the neighborhood, and it was kind of known to not walk past Doug in the neighborhood. Like people would run and hide because he'd corner you and be like, you're not ready for a female president. And you'd be like, dude, I'm just walking around. I'm just having like a day. I think I am ready for a female president. He's like, you could never handle the power of Hillary. And I'm like, I think I could if she wasn't like a vermin. If they all weren't vermin, I could handle a woman president. Give me like the weirdest weirdo president that checks all the boxes. They're trans.
We sent Katy Perry to space. You think I don't think the president can have a fucking vagina?
Exactly, dude. We can do anything. But okay, so me and Jen are walking through the neighborhood. We get trapped, and Jen, she's like,
she's just like,
whatever you have, she has it. Okay, whatever.
I know.
So
except she probably has a lot more tolerance for beta fucking soft.
I don't know.
I know exactly I knew that guy's life story based on one stupid fucking question that he asked. One stupid fucking question that he asked, and I'm like, oh, let me just show you and the rest of the world how different you're not than fucking all of the other despicable, fucking unlikable people who think like you. Let me just fucking let you know.
It made me think you knew him. I was like, I know this.
Here's the deal. I just call it a hunch. Call it a hunch that I knew what that guy thought based on one stupid fucking question.
Okay, so we're walking in the neighborhood, and he's like, "Hey guys," and I will never not be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And
nor should you. You shouldn't change who you are based on a couple of stupid.
That's
people.
my whole deal. I am who I am. It makes things a lot simpler for me. So somehow he's like, "Oh, I went to a concert last night, and there were these bands there. There was, Jimmy's Car and like just bands you never heard of before." And he gets to the last one. He's like, "And it's Blue October." And Jen goes, "Oh, I like Blue October." And he's like, "You do? Here's 11."
Like the song "Hate Me Today" or something. What song did you like? He probably fucking had it.
He goes, "Here, Jen, how about 1,100 pictures, dude? 1,100 pictures on his phone." So Jen's sitting there looking at the pictures, and I'm doing one of these. Just slowly. Like, I like Blue October, not that much. Hate me, yeah.
Let me guess. You like Blue October. Name 3 songs that aren't "Hate Me." Name them. Okay. Go ahead, neighbor. Go ahead, neighbor.
How does it feel
to
treat me like you do?
When you lay your hands on me. Know you who you are.
No one knows the real words of that song.
I thought I was
mistaken.
All right.
Thought I wasn't. Tell me how does it feel? Tell me now, how does it feel? Hit it with the ditch.
I gotta keep that ditch closer by.
We got a party going this morning, dog. Let's go.
Yeah, we do. And listen,
hate you.
I did have a well, no, it's okay. There's been dishes banging in my fucking kitchen since 4:10 this morning.
So your mom's killing them too?
They've been up. They've been up. It's all good. They've been up.
How long you got to know somebody before you vouch for them?
That's a great question. I think
Here's what I do. Can I tell you what I do right off the
more
bat?
based on like it can be sped up a ton based on genuine experience with said person. If you've had a heart-to-heart experience together, maybe as few as one times, that is like I feel like the weight of both people in that relationship, they're gonna be like, man, I had too important of a moment in my life with that guy. I can't let him down. Now, maybe that's just how I think. I don't know.
I get that.
Maybe I'm giving, because there's people I went to Peru with that I've only sat with 2 times that I'm sure if I, somebody, matter of fact, it just happened. I vouched for one of them. They were going to a concert in Florida. They're like, anybody going to this? And I go, not only do I know somebody going, I know somebody that I trust with my whole life that you can go with, that you would be safe with, or you would be safe to meet up with, or whatever. So that actually did just recently happen.
Nice.
And that was informed by us having a very real experience, me and that other person. Now, other than that,
so it's not a time thing.
It's going to be a long time. Totally. I don't know if it's a time thing. It's more about.
Okay, I love that idea. I love that.
It's more about what you've shared and the sanctity of said, sharedness. So, like, yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at on that. Because I've also, to the flip side of that, I've also had lifelong friends who, you would vouch for, but maybe they're not, maybe they're not clicking with the person that you've put them together with, or something like that. And it just doesn't work out. But they also know, hey, we've been friends forever. We have this thing that, like, if I can't make it work with your buddy, that certainly doesn't hurt our relationship. So it's an interesting little framework there.
I'm sorry, I'm stirring my coffee.
Yeah, no worries. We're listening. It's all good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Because I like when I vouch for people. Like I was thinking, I'm like, I can vouch for Craig, I can vouch for Jenny, I can vouch for Tom, I can vouch for basically the core group that hits our chat room. That's a nice core group that I've seen them for years and years and years, and I feel like I've gotten a good idea on who they are when no one's watching and stuff, because I like, if I've met someone, especially in the weed industry, how many times did we meet people in the weed industry at an event and we're like, God dang, I love this person. Yeah. And then a couple weeks later, you'd be like, oh, they might have been playing me a little bit.
Yeah, they were playing a part. Yes. They were playing a character. Yeah, that's funny that you bring that up. It's timely because Mocan just had a meeting recently,
cease and desist sent to your house?
Probably. Within the last couple of days, Mocan had a meeting, and boy, howdy, was it diverse. Oh my goodness. It was just a diverse, it was like a mecca of just different people that are just creating so many different cool things out there. And
was Larry Hughes there?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was. There was a couple of tokens.
Yeah, they got one. I remember them championing that. Like Vibe. No, was it Vibe? It was the one downtown.
No, it wasn't Vibe.
It's the one by the soccer stadium.
Purple Company. Not Codes. It doesn't matter.
They used to always be like, well, Larry Hughes owns that one. I'd be like, okay. Your guys'
multi-millionaire basketball player owns one.
Okay, he's more like you guys than he is a fucking guy I know from the street.
A friend of ours who is a minority posted a picture, or maybe it was just like a short video of her in the Mocan trade meeting, her being the only person of color, and then just panning the phone to just a bunch of fucking Doug Tolls just hanging out back there, like
a bunch of Doug Tolls. He doesn't even know this guy. He's used. What's wrong? Craig's going through a lot right now, guys. Okay.
Fair amount. Well, I will say this.
Fair amount.
I woke up and not just panic, but just pure shame yesterday. Like, it was kind of funny. I haven't
He's real
overslept
funny.
like this. Yeah, I haven't overslept like this in years, and I am. I couldn't be more sorry, but it was hilarious because now this is, we're establishing a routine here. I have a house guest, and so like this house guest is a very early riser, and so
This is my
you
favorite
know,
thing.
so the first couple days I'm like, hey, just a gentle reminder, I gotta set up my little streaming setup here in the morning times. And oh yeah, no problem, and so but like by that point they've been up.
We lose him. His house guest just cut the feed. His house guest just cut the feed.
So it was like both, like it's adorable because it's nobody's responsibility to get me up to do my work than it is mine, but it was really sweet that like, oh hey, I didn't want you to miss your show, and I'm like, what time is it? Like kind of freaking out because I just got woken up by like SWAT kicking in the door, and it's 10 till 8, and I'm like, oh well, cool, my show ends in 10 minutes, but thank you, and also
Thank you very much.
I can turn that off like that. The blame doesn't rest with that person. It rests with me and me alone.
That's
I'm
true.
sitting there like, you stupid fucking idiot. Like, dude, you got one fucking job to do. Well, you got like 7 jobs to do, but you got one job to do between 7 and 8. Like, get your ass out of bed. So the nice thing is like, whatever, dude, you didn't make me wear any kind of collar or shame. You're just like, hey man, it happens. No big deal. I handled it. I triggered it. I'm like, dude, that's what a partner does, man. Like every now and then your partner steps up and handles it. So like last night, I'm like, and not again, not happening again. I turned on a Revo documentary at 8:30 at night. I was like, ooh, I'm starting this early. I'm at least going to get episode 1 in. Cause I tried it the night before, but it was too late.
It's 2 hours of pop. 2 hours of pop.
Yeah, it was too late. So I'm like, 8:30. I'll watch this. Once again, I probably only got about 35, 40 minutes in, and I'm waking up. So my housemate, my house guest, did not want the same shame for me today, the same embarrassment for me today. Bust in like SWAT one more time this morning. Hey, I don't want you to be late for your show. It's time to get up. And I'm like, okay, I do have extra alarm set, but also this is terrific. What time is it today? Well, buddy, it was 10 after 5. And so I'm like,
she Elian Gonzalez you were in the closet.
Dude,
she was Janet Reno.
It was, yes. And so
you're living with Janet Reno.
I am very appreciative of it. I just kind of had to, stare at I think it's a bit. I think it's a working bit.
It's one of the greatest bits of all time.
Whatever I tell you, it's never going to be the thing that I say. It's always going to be like within an hour, and whichever one is going to probably get my blood pressure up just a little bit, that's the one we're going to do. I'm very appreciative to be with everybody this morning. I feel good. Glad to start my day the way that I have, especially, yeah. So anyway, the point is I turned on the American Revolution documentary at like 8:30, and this is going to be one of those that I can't watch in bed. This is going to be one of those I got to sit down, maybe with the cocktail, maybe with the pipe. I got to be, I can't be in any kind of sleep. It's too thick. It's too thick. There's too much going on. My brain's already working in overtime. I'm trying to hear what Thomas Paine, what old T-Pain, I'm in love with the what T-Pain's got to say. But I'm excited, but it is cool. I want to sit down with you. Maybe we'll get together tonight for the Patreon, folks. That's the plan anyway. Get a couple of these in. You're probably almost done with this thing by now, huh?
Well, I'm on episode 3 because, like you, I've been watching it before bed. So what I try to do when I'm getting real tired is I'll take a peek at the timestamp and be like, okay, I'm 37 minutes in. Let me just – and then I scroll back. I watch the previous 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm really just inundating myself with it because the one thing – I'm noticing right now, because I'm trying to draw similarities to right now. You know what I mean? And by God, if Trump and those motherfuckers aren't doing their best King George and loyalist bullshit right now, I don't know who the fuck is. Which you actually on the Doug Toll post, you made a great thing because I don't know why that fucking piggy fucking comment. I was like, what the fuck? I'm watching the revolution. I'm watching these orators.
They're speaking at a grade 30 level.
Yes,
yeah. It's a different game.
I just wanted him, if you're going to eviscerate the media, I would love to hear Thomas Paine eviscerate our modern day media. Okay, I just can't
go over their heads. It would go over.
They wouldn't understand it.
It would go over every.
3 of them would understand it.
Yep, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, can you believe he said something?"
My word,
I don't even know what he said.
Yes, dude. Because I will. Some of their long quotes, I have to rewind. Because there is one from Thomas Paine that is
right out the gate. I had to rewind it twice. I had to rewind the opening quote twice out the gate because I'm like, hang on, I'm losing the train here. What is he saying? Incredible.
He has and I tried to get a timestamp on it because you can't find it. I don't know if it's a direct quote from Common Sense or if they put these quotes together. But my God, it sounds like it could be uttered today and we'd all be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, no, that does sound like what's going on. So I'm trying to draw parallels like into what's happening right now in the world. And that it really seems like there was this sense of I'm doing it for the greater good. Like there is a greater good here at stake that is bigger than any of us. And right now we have people, mainly like billionaires, who are like, I'm bigger than any idea. I'm bigger than anything out there. That's why I thought Elon Musk had the right idea. Like at the very beginning of OpenAI and stuff like that, he was the only one saying, hey, this is a huge deal. We need to keep this open. Everyone's got to have access to it. If we start letting the simple few have it and the elite few, we might run into some issues. And then the whole thing happened with Elon where, what a weird deal that was, where he's like, yeah, I want this guy so we can have a little bit more freedom. I think he's going to do it. And everyone's like, I'll fucking kill you. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, let's hear it out. Let's see how this shit goes. I'm never going to get to the point where I'm hopefully there to where I can't listen to ideas and debate them and say, hey, here's the way to go. Because it is such a juxtaposition where the people are getting down and dirty during the revolution. They're tar and feathering. They have had enough. They are ready to kill. But then, you do have these people up in the, upper echelon who are like, oh, let's debate this for a little while. And I'm doing this. So I'm at episode 3. I can't possibly love it any freaking more. Like I've been in such a good mood the last couple days. Just work's been going good. I come home, watched a little documentary, find out what it fucking means to be an American today.
I love it, buddy. I love it. I got a little ways in. It is inspiring. Sometimes one of the things I think about, which is kind of counter to, I guess, how I believe that, the best form of government should function or anything like that, or it would be like maybe a talking point of someone who believes, more power should be, represented by democratic vote, which is definitely not my preference. Is I think
in episode 3.
Yeah, I think we have to be honest about who was kind of wrestling things back, because right out the gate they talk about how old Benny Franks, he had this idea to unionize the colonies. This was like in 1754, I think.
Yeah.
And so basically a bunch of dudes get together that are like kind of the leaders of their respective territories. Yep. They get together, they come up with this deal. They're like, this is how we're going to unionize against the crown. They take it back to their respective state houses, and all of them resoundingly reject it because they don't want to give up each individual state's sovereignty. So they just shelf it. They're like, no, we're not doing that. We like to do things a certain way here in New Hampshire. We like to do things a certain way in Virginia. We're not doing that. And But I think, what you have to remember, and just, I mean, I think you can probably put the framework of even what it's like living today and trying to be a mover and a shaker is, the guys that were doing this, while very intelligent and also hard nosed, were also like pretty affluent. They were these were all of the Elon Musks and the Peter Thiels and the people that were, they came from pretty substantial wealth. I mean, this country was built on the idea that everybody should be free to succeed and have the chance, to be happy, the pursuit of happiness, and to build wealth and not have to just give it to somebody who doesn't represent them or their needs. All of that it's all kind of built on that. And there's this really weird perversion where it's like, it's a government for the people, by the people. Well, yeah, but you got to earn your people fucking ranking. And part of that is like, you got to be contributing to the system. In order to have a say, you got to pay in. That's the deal. You want to be a part of the union, you got to pay your dues. And so like, that's this thing that's missing. And that's where for me, that's where, it's not obviously not a super popular opinion, but that's where democracy falls apart, because there's always going to be people who don't have as much to contribute as others, but they want an equal say. I can think of one person in my mind right now who's got something to say about every political conversation, who literally doesn't contribute fuck all to society. And it's like, why should your words weigh as much as somebody who is working 100 hours a week, is paying substantially more in taxes, is heading up the school board, and meanwhile you're what exactly? You're doing what exactly for this in this social contract? Because they'll be the first one that says, well, that's part of the social contract, you just have to do it. Well, cool. What are you doing to hold up your end of the social contract? That's where democracy falls apart for me.
Yep. And in episode 3, they talk about how most of the founding fathers were like, democracy, yuck. Like, we can't do a straight democracy. We're going to let the fucking idiots who, the mob, right. We're going to let the mob rule. We ain't doing that. So
pass. Pass on that.
And that's what I was trying to draw a little, because I love the idea of the revolution, but I get that it's not perfect, and I'm glorifying it in my head. And you realize that the Stamp Act probably had something to do with the rich. Like, the rich
100%.
They were probably going to get taxed the most with that, because it was
going to be substantial.
Yeah, and they were doing the most with official documents and all sorts of paperwork and stuff. You think a dude working the shit house in the lamb field, you think he needs paper? Right. No, he doesn't need that much. But the lawyers...
It's easy to get that guy on your side, though. It's real easy to get that guy on your side by telling him that shit that he's working so hard for is going to be taken. We see it. This still works to this day.
Yes, it does.
It's not very hard to be like, hey, these guys want to come and take everything that you're working for. Which, by the way, there's some truth to that. Why the fuck do I have to pay taxes on a house that I own every single year? Just for the right for what? Like, they could potentially come and steal it back if I don't. What is that about? And
that's crazy.
And then crazy. God forbid I die and pass this on to my kid, and then it gets taxed at 100%.
Yeah,
get
fuck
the
you
fuck
guys.
Out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what's crazy too, because it's today we as Americans put up with so much bullshit. Every American watching this right now, everyone in the chat, Hippie Don, Jen Elgin, Good Juju, Semi-Soft Sorceress, Poo Poo Pee Pee, Gemini Jen. Okay,
Semi-Soft Sorceress. I'm gonna put that one together.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use some context clues on that one.
Put that one together. I mean, Semi-Soft Sorcerer, that could apply to a lot of people. Which one of our sorceresses
is semi-soft?
Semi-soft.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it.
Semi-soft kind of life, baby.
So we as Americans, we're putting up with so much shit. Dude, back then, it was actually pretty reasonable what Great Britain wanted to do at first. Like, it was like, oh, that makes sense. You got to pay for your protection over in the new colonies. We're broke. How are we going to do this? And Americans were like, fuck no! And they just started running around, screaming, acting insane, and the British are like, what is happening? I just said we need a couple bucks off each thing, and they're like, absolutely not. So that's some of the spirit we've lost as Americans, and I want to see America blast into this new era because things are changing. We're in a time like the fucking revolution right now. The whole world was paying attention to our revolution because it's like, someone's going to beat these cocksuckers. It was like the 1980 Olympics. Someone's going to beat these cocksuckers, okay? And it's going to change the world forever. 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 Anybody in the chat know what movie that's from? Because I know Craig does.
I just can't keep on moving you. Just made me think of Jesse Spano's, or not Jesse Spano, Jesse Katsopoulos' band. Forever.
Jesse Spanos. That's two good Greek Jessies, dude.
That's a couple of good Greek. Yeah, I never really put that together, but Elizabeth Berkley, not hairy enough in Showgirls to really show off her Greek last name, Spanos.
Hey, watch it with the Harry Bush and the Greek talk, hey, buddy. Watch it with the Harry Bush talk.
The men, smooth as a porpoise, but the ladies,
Harry is Henderson.
They got some hedges. Harry has the Henderson. Get fired up, dog.
Oh, they got it in the chat. Squints from the Sandlot. That is forever. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got, big boy? I can only see glare. Would you not? Is that another knife?
See what that says?
Anaconda fighter.
Not fighter.
Anaconda. Oh, fuck. Fightwear. Fightwear? What do we got? What do we have? Is that like skin suit?
Daddy's got a new fucking couple of knee braces, and we're about to go ham in the gym, baby. I'm going to emerge in fucking March an absolute problem.
A menace.
Let's go. For the Doug Tolls of the world. I'm gonna be
you already are, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm going to be a real problem. For all these guys that want to meet me on an intellectual battlefield, I'll meet you there because I am also taking up chess boxing.
Yes.
And that right there is the first step. I got to get my foundation. I got to get these pistons firing again, if you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling pretty good. I also got a little something to bring.
You're feeling that good from just getting a knee brace in the mail,
it, bro. Can you imagine what's gonna happen when I fucking put it on? Let's go, dude.
Don't do that before you put it on.
I've got my other set on right now. I sleep in another set. That's my.
Your knees just went up by your ears, dude. Knock it off. What are you doing?
That's my reserve set right there. I got a set on the bench for whenever the Pistons are getting a little tired, getting a little sweaty, getting a little stinky.
I love that they call it fight wear because it's basically you fighting your body against the father time.
Get it on. I'm like,
you're fighting to wear it.
Yep.
That's phenomenal. Oh shoot. Well, that's good, dude. I'm ready because that's one thing. I'm gonna drop the Revo talk. Dude. But that is funny.
If we're gonna have a Revo, I gotta have my foundation.
That's what I'm saying. Because they used to like shut it down for some winters. Like British people usually they're like, hey, it's cold, we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down for a little bit.
We'll come back in the spring. That's how the Mahabharata worked. The battle, the battle in the Bhagavad Gita and everything. Like they didn't fight at night. They would just they would meet each other at the day. All right, and they go killing each other, and then as the sun went down, they're like, all right, see you tomorrow.
No way that actually happened, dude. For real.
Yep. And that's how that was why the Americans, when the farmers won the Revo, they're
it was wild.
These fucking guys, they hid in the trees. And they attacked us while we were sleeping. These dirty motherfuckers.
Yes,
they broke all the rules. They broke all the rules of war. We've been doing this for thousands of years. You meet in the daytime, you kill each other in the daytime, and you go home and you kiss your family.
My word, gentlemen.
Word.
That's when they got us surrounded in Brooklyn, and in the middle of the night, who's the general in Howe?
Rosie
maybe?
Perez. It was Rosie Perez.
Oh, Stookie. No, Stookie, you're going to come down here.
Brooklyn, you think you're going to Brooklyn?
Yes. Oh, no, you ain't no come down to Brooklyn. Just her titty hanging out of that little. Remember in that movie, her titty was just barely showing. Do you remember that, dude? That was
I
so
love
awesome.
a good Rosie Perez titty. I do.
Dude, it was just a single titty, and it would kind of sneak out, dude. What does your
You
mom
get me
think?
fired up. I got my boner sweatpants on. I got to step up closer to this table here.
Dink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things start going.
I snagged the leg, man. Pulled this thing off.
Yeah, but I imagine a lot of the Revo soldiers, winter came, they got hella swole with their buddies. Then spring came around, and they taught those Hessian fucking bitches.
Farmers want some? You fucking want a little bit of this?
Dude, how about the Hessians? Have you gotten to the Hessian?
I haven't.
Hessians?
I mean, Hessians are my folk, right? Like the Germans.
They're the Germans, dude. And people were so scared of them when they first got there. Our first group to fight them surrendered.
Usually throws people off.
They were rubbing shit on their faces, and people are like, ah!
What are we dealing with right here and right now?
It's like General Butt Naked when he would run out of the woods with 30 naked young African men.
Yep.
I'm like, that's enough.
A child's heart hanging out of his mouth.
Yes. I'm like, that's enough for me to go, what the fuck? Before I shoot him, and then he chops my head off. Dude, I did see a hilarious video of a guy in downtown LA, and instead of handing out like coffees to homeless people or like toothpaste, he was handing out machetes. I'm like, what is, dude, you can't do that. But then I'm like, I gotta see video too. I gotta see video too.
I mean, if you were gonna do it anywhere, that's probably the spot.
You're giving, and these people are like, oh, thanks, man. Like, I don't think they didn't seem like they were like, oh, cool, weapon. But I'm like, it had like the saw blade on the back. And I'm like, either the homeless population is going to start just living, or this guy's the smartest guy alive. And he got it down to one homeless guy in LA. One homeless guy with a machete. He's the last one standing.
The last one left.
Yeah. I'm like, this guy's brilliant.
Oh, all the LA, politicians and everything. They're like, we got to find 7 million more homeless people, or we're going to lose all of our funding.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's ridiculous. What's going on in that state? It's ridiculous.
Who's going to set our state on fire if we don't get them back in here?
Boy, they arrested that guy for the Palisades fire, and that all seems a little sus. It all seems a little sus. See, if Craig would have went to the fires with his didge, he could have just blown that sucker out. I might like that one better than the other one.
That's my neighbor's wake-up call. It's 7:45. He needs to get ready for work. I don't want him to miss his show.
Oh, that's nice, dude. You're like your mother. You have so much in common with your mom.
I feel like mother, like son.
Totally, dude.
Yeah, we're pretty much the same person.
You're the same person. Gemini 3.0 came out, Craig, and the guy I follow for most of my AI news is tweaking out about it, and I haven't. He's like, this is it. He's like, this is the one. This is the one that's going to propel Google into the lead. People will stop talking about ChatGPT. I'm not quite sure of all of its abilities, but as our viewers and our listeners listen to this, I did think of something yesterday that I'm like, how can I facilitate? I feel like I've been talking about AI, but there's no like practical, like I'm not giving very many practical uses for it. Today, if you want, I don't know what people do for their jobs. I don't care, honestly. I like to ask them what they do for fun before I ask them what they do for their job. Now, if their job is cool and fun and in passion, I love to hear about it, but I'm never like, so what do you do for a living? And they're like, oh, I fucking work at AT&T. And I'm like, oh, thank you very much. And then so we've always been good at doing that. We've always been good at doing that. 100%. And so when we with these, I want people in our chat today, or if you listen to this, say just go into Gemini. I wouldn't use ChatGPT. I hate it now. I hate Sam.
I won't.
And
I will not use OpenAI.
Grok is amazing. But go in there, tell it what your job is, what your tasks are, and ask it how it can be of service for you. Because the way I'm seeing
You're
it
talking
right
about
now,
Gemini
buddy,
itself.
yes, go into Google Gemini, search it in your Google thing. You can just put Gemini.
It should be fixed to your taskbar up top, like where all
Yep.
your links are. Mine's just fixed there. You can just click on Gemini and get it going.
Yep, and just
I've
ask
already
it
got
how.
access to all of my. They've already got access to all of my emails and everything. Everything else I have is connected to Gmail. I might as well give
all
them
my
everything.
docs and stuff. And that's all becoming.
They know what I like. They know what I'm into.
Yeah, it's all becoming more seamless too, which is nice. But go ahead and ask it, like, how can you help me get my work done for the day more efficiently, quicker, whatever it is? Because what I'm envisioning right now is we need an era of, like, not dumb assistants, but simple assistants. So, like, I'm thinking everyone who has, because I was even going over this with Jen, I'm like, how much of your day, you know, is 50% of your day? She works at a real estate agency. It's like, it's 50% of your day taking these numbers and putting them in and kind of getting the data and then kind of tracking what you've spent here, what you guys have done, what this house sold for, what's up in this area. How can AI help you use it? Because now, last week I tried to vibe code a app. Of course, I did it last week before this Gemini 3 came out because I vibe coded for an hour. I just got to pay the subscription, and I think we'll have a full running app. Now, I didn't quite understand what I was doing. Like, I was downloading shit to my computer that I was like, ooh, and I was in, like, this terminal function of my computer. I'm not very savvy. I was savvy at one time. Like, when I was in college.
And like the command prompt and everything like that.
Yes, I knew it. Kevin Benson had a computer where you had to run command prompts just to get any of the games to play. So you had to do like / C, you know, like all, it was crazy stuff. I
type in the directory that it was going to read and run the program. You have to type in run.
Yes, run. You had to type run. Yes, dude. So, you know, but then I went, like, after college, I was like, fuck technology, fuck it all. Because I used to be at the cutting edge of that shit. So now with this, I think there's ability to make an app. I want to see everyone who listens to our show use AI to get them some time back in their day, to take some stress off their plate. I want to see the world where, and we fucked up because I was giving the example of a hammer yesterday to Jen. I go, right now, carpenters have hammers. Someone came in with a pneumatic nailer, and they're like, you can get so much more shit done. And carpenters were like, oh, I'll go with the hammer. Or like, yeah, I fucking want to do that. Well, we fucked up because once the pneumatic nailer came in, we expected the carpenter to get fucking tons more done now. So your 8-hour day is still your 8-hour day. I just expect a lot more shit done, which means the people at the top are making more money. You ain't making more fucking money with the pneumatic nailer than you were fucking with the hammer. That shit's trickling up. You ain't getting that shit. So we need to make sure as a people that AI does not fuck us, that they're not fucking us into oblivion going, oh, well, now you can get triple what you got done. And it's like, well, I could just get rid of you. The bosses could say, I could just get rid of you and do all AI. We're not there yet. We need an era of humans working alongside this technology.
Yeah,
yes.
Sure. Absolutely.
To where it's like, hey, I went to work at 8, I got done at 11, and it's still my whole fucking day. Now I get some freedom back. I get some autonomy back. I get to go pick up my kids from school. I get to choose how long of a lunch break. I get to go hang out with my friends. I get to go visit my sick relative in the hospital. That's what's fucking missing. Like, we could have a revolution. What were we doing? What? We could never have a revolution right now because all those fuckers who are marching from Virginia, Massachusetts, everywhere, they're like, well, I gotta fucking go to Kinko's tomorrow and work, so I can't really march with the army. It's like, no, motherfucker. We are being inundated with tons of bullshit, so we can't move. I'm ready to move.
Let's go, buddy.
I'm ready to fucking move.
So real quick, while you were talking, and that's something that, you know, for what I try to identify, like, my strengths and weaknesses within my own career, how I can, you know, have a little better output while also, you know, expanding my personal time, you know, because ultimately my job being in sales since I was 23 years old has meant that I eat what I kill, and I get to determine what my schedule is, how much of my time actually goes into the workplace and what I'm doing with my time, which is ultimately, like, to me, the definition of wealthy and healthy. Now, obviously, I would like some more. I would like to be able to provide myself with more, provide my family with more, provide my friends with more, be more charitable, all of these things. But also, I have a very hard time, dude. I was offered an opportunity a couple of weeks ago that would almost triple my income, uh, which is like, I would be set. I would be set. I would be that much closer to, to retiring. Um, but I knew what the hour load was going to be to do it. And I had somebody ask a while ago, like, what is the dollar figure for you to work 50 or 60 hours a week?
Oof.
And I'm probably already doing that between 2 or 3 different things.
Yeah.
But to give one thing all of that, buddy, I sat there. I'm not even kidding. I toiled over this for like a couple of days because I'd be like, well, maybe I
Yeah.
could do this if I just locked in. Maybe, and I just couldn't figure out what the number was to do it. Like, is it a $500,000 a year? Is it, like, I could tell you that I kept going up like 100 grand at a time, and it just didn't get me there.
Was it a
Like,
shitty position? Like,
not really. It was just going to require like all of me 8 to 10 hours a day. And I think about all of the things that I've done over the last couple of years and building kind of a sales funnel that allows me to kind of come and go as I need. And buddy, I just can't figure out what my time is worth. I think everybody should have an idea in their head of what an hour of their time is worth. Construction guys are the best at it. Like, I've worked with several different guys that'd be like, dude, I don't start my truck for less than $250. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what the baseline is. And that was, whatever, 10 years ago, whatever it was. But like, this was a guy who worked on higher end homes. He had a nut in his head that he had to pay. And the only way it made sense for him to do something. Now, obviously, if a bunch of those things aren't flowing in, then that number can adjust a little bit. You got to pay bills. You got to do what you got to do. But I truly, as a commission only salesperson, have a hard time after 17 years of conditioning, schedule conditioning, of telling you what my time's worth and what I'm willing to give it up for. And this is something I used to, speak to in past relationships. Like, okay, fam, we're trading X amount of dollars for X amount of daddy minutes at home. So whatever that's worth, you need me to be here. We need to have a family hooky day, go to the river, whatever that is. You guys have to place a value on that doesn't look like monetary income. Now, there's a flip side to that argument, which is like, grind your fucking ass off when you're young.
Yeah.
And also I kind of squandered a couple of really good years where I could have just been putting enough in the bank where that money could have been working for itself. And then I could do these things and the money would still be there.
Sure.
But like, I have a hard time figuring out what that number is, but with that being said, I'm always trying to figure out ways. The thing that I've always, wanted for the last 10, 12 years is a personal assistant. In other words, I can go in any room with any person and make them feel comfortable about doing their business promotion with me, their marketing promotion with me. I speak the language. I know I can help identify what they're trying to get across with their marketing plan, all of those things. That's my strength, is becoming somebody's bud and making them want to do business with me. Where shit falls apart for me is then going and getting the item, of which there is 75 different comps, figuring out who the best factory is, figuring out who's going to deliver in the most timely manner, but taking all of those things, putting them onto an order, or even, putting them onto an order and then seeing that through. Because I don't sell cars. I don't sell something where somebody walks into my store and they say, I want that. They give me money, they take that and they leave. Yeah. I don't do that. Like, I have to touch everything 7 to 8 times before a deal starts and finishes. And for somebody who's kind of scatterbrained and working on a million different things, not the best sales environment for me. So when I sold limos, it's great. I mean, yeah, we could put some options on it, but for the most part, you want this car, this is where you want it delivered, this is what I can do on it, this is how it's going to make you money.
Yeah.
It's great doing business with you. I'll see you in a couple of months when you need a new car, whatever it is,
Yeah.
This is totally different. I sell 10 million, 20 million, 100 million different objects, anything you've ever seen a brand on. a lot of which are the same. So a lot of competing factories kind of make it or a comp. And so I get lost in the minutia in between someone wanting to work with me and delivering the product. All I wish was I had somebody who was in an office I could call from my meeting at Missouri Athletic Club with the fucking, CEO of fucking Worldwide Technologies or something and be like, look, here's the deal. This is what they're doing. I need you to check out these, because I'm pretty good about like who would be the good factory for that. I need you to find these 5 items, check out these 5 factories, put it all in a list so that I can put it together and put it in front of my client and have them make a decision. Take that part out of it for me so I can keep on talking. Well, buddy, this is that my prayers have been answered by technology. So while you were talking, by the way, if you're using the Google Chrome browser or even DuckDuckGo, which ties into the Google Chrome browser, you can just press Alt-G and it's going to bring up Gemini. Get you a little hotkey action.
Okay, let's go hotkeys.
Hotkeys, baby. Hotkeys will fucking save you a lot of time in your life, especially in art programs. But anyway, neither here nor there.
Craig tried to get me to use hotkeys a trillion times, and I was so against it at the beginning. Remember, I was like, no, I'll click through.
I'm just going to click on those. Okay, well, when you have to do that 12,000 times, you're going to really hate it. But Gemini has... They have 2 different models. I don't pay for Gemini, but even the free model is, they have a fast, which is going to give you a quick answer.
Yep.
Or they have a thinking with 3 Pro mode. So while you were sitting there talking, I put, I sell promotional products, apparel, corporate gifts and awards, signage.
Yes.
I'm looking to be more productive. And then I saw the fast and the thinking. So I just clicked on thinking, dude. It thought about it while you went on the whole thing. It took about 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yes.
And it has given me down to the hour what I can do, how to, gives me scripts for talk to people for different I mean, this is pretty impressive stuff, dude.
What you were just saying with, it would be perfect if I had something that was able to do this. I think if you started to go back and forth with the new Gemini, you could be able to code something that you could either like text because, get this. So the thing that had me super fired up yesterday, and me and you have been trying to do this for a fucking years, is Alan Jizbot. Someone had someone on their podcast in their chat that now he just gave a glimpse like, it was like a chat agent in the chat that could allow them to interact during the podcast, to where I want to build something that says, hey, Alan Jizbot, when did Google Gemini 3 come out? And then in our chat or in some sort of vocal range, it'll say Gemini came out this day. We're there. We finally hit that with Gemini 3, because how many times we've used fake Alan Jizbots, we've tried to use AI, but it won't integrate with the systems yet. Well, I think this was one of the examples this guy gave. He goes, someone made a podcast agent, like a producer for a podcast, and is running it concurrently with the podcast. I'm like, holy shit, that's what Alan Jizbot is alive.
That's 100% Alan Jizbot.
He's alive.
And I think Grok would probably be the best for that.
Absolutely.
Grok is objectively the funniest of all of them. It's the wittiest of all of them.
It's the one that sounds most like someone you would see on the street.
The one that sounds like
buddy.
The guy that you'd have a beer with.
Yeah, 100%.
And will walk the line and will do kind of what you ask it to. I had it write me a Dr. Seuss. I had it write me a Dr. Seuss.
Oh my God, you naughty man.
And then I was like,
I'm still blushing.
Yeah, this is fine. Just let's see what you can do. Make it a little dirtier, And
yes, Grok is great at that. Grok is great at like,
and it did
dirtier.
And it did.
Dirtier.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like, dude, are you sure?
You're
you pig. You absolute pig.
Good night, buddy.
Buddy, it's 8:00. We fucking did it again.
I know.
Dude. We did it again, buddy.
For the Patreon, folks, we're gonna get together tonight for maybe what we'll do is we'll take one out of our boys' page, which is the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast, where they'll kind of give you a little teaser. They'll go live for a few minutes and be like, "Hey, if you want to hear the rest of this convo, you got to kick over to the Patreon,
$1.99,
which is what we're doing, and we love all of the people that support us and make it happen." Talk to me.
I got an announcement.
Okay.
Cynthia's making Dubai chocolate cheesecakes.
dude.
Have you fucking seen those things?
Dude. Bro.
Have you
Bro.
fucking seen
Bro.
those things?
I love pistachio. Like, I'm not worthy of it. I can tell you that. I'm not worthy of such a cheesecake. I don't even know. I love cheesecake.
I'm not worthy. I bought one for myself for Christmas or for my birthday. I bought myself a little slice of cheesecake. So fucking good, dude.
Last year she made. I went off script and I was like, "Sin, I love pecan pie, and I also love cheesecake. Can you make me a pecan pie cheesecake?" And buddy, I showed up to this party with this thing. And I was the fucking big dick daddy from Cincinnati. I brought the best fucking dessert, and there were some desserts now. But buddy, I had the one. Our people are doing great things. Get your asses to Tanglefoot Creamery in Festus and say, "Hey, baby, fuck me up with some cheesecake." And she's gonna give you a list. She's gonna slide the list over to you, and you're just gonna point to the one that you want.
I love it so much, dude. And it's like when you first met these people, all of our fans, remember? Yeah, I said, these people will never amount to anything. And you were like, I don't know. I think one of them could make a pie. And sure as shit, here we are, dude. Here we fucking
Steve
are.
was like, these fucking losers couldn't fucking do anything. And I'm like, dude, they can bake, bro.
They can make a pie. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to get one of those pies. And for $1.99 for one of our subscribers to the Patreon, I'm going to try to get you one of those pies. When is Thanksgiving? You probably want
It's next Thursday.
So
it's a week from today.
I'm going to talk to Cynthia today, see what I can maneuver, because maybe by Thanksgiving, I will get you that damn pie if you're a Patreon subscriber.
Sweet. That'd be sweet.
Now, if you live out of town, it's going to be tough, but I'll figure it out.
I'm traveling. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right.
I gotta kind of do a little loop in the States, so we'll figure it out.
Because what I think the pie is valued at like $80 or something. Jen was telling me
you have to have your order in by today for Thanksgiving.
Oh shit! Okay, thanks, Jen.
88 for the Dubai, but she has some other offerings that aren't in there. The Dubai, though, yeah,
the Dubai is insane. It's insane.
Well, that's just the reality of the situation. Pistachios are expensive. Dubai chocolate's very expensive. The whole thing's expensive.
No, it's insane good, not insane expensive.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is like people are like, "Ooh, yeah, I don't know." Like,
100%.
I get everything's in line. Dubai chocolate is expensive, guys. It's from Dubai.
Yes,
okay?
Dude. What do you want? What do you? It's in the title. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck? When you think
came
Dubai,
from fucking Dubai.
What do you think? Do you think they're eating Little Debbie snacks in Dubai? Grow up. Dude,
I love our chats. Like, hey guys, her prices are very reasonable. Go fuck off. Like, when someone comes after one of our peeps, we're like, how about you go fuck yourself?
I'll fight all these.
You have really rubbed off on these people, dude. That Southside animal, dude.
You hear that, Doug? You hear that, Doug? You fucking nerd. You hear that? I got a fucking posse.
Oh my god!
I do probably have to fucking chill out. Shitting all over West County every chance that I get. I do probably have to chill out on that. I don't want to.
Nah.
I think you all act very predictably, and I think that all of you think. I think you live in a smelly little, a fart smelly little fucking echo chamber. You guys are all just huffing, just like kale flavored farts. You fucking dorks.
Yeah, good job. Way to take it easy on them.
Yeah, show that you're not. Show that you are what you are. Show what you are. West County, go get you a fucking Dubai cheesecake. It's nothing new. It's a drop in the fucking bucket for you.
Hey, they got bathrooms out in West County.
The rest of us are gonna work for our fucking cheesecake. You're gonna just do it on the backs of the rest of us, aren't you?
Yeah. Thanks, Chesterfield.
Thanks, Chesterfield.
Get away from the camera, Jesus Christ! I got you on close up now, dog. I got you.
Get it together, Mark.
People had a whole day of this yesterday. I apologize. I apologize for that. They had a whole day of that. See, this is much better. That's much easier on the eyes. That's better. Guys, have a freaking great day. Craig, I love you. You want to tell them something before you get out of here?
Yeah, I do want to tell them. Tune in tonight for a fucking great show. Me and Steve are going to get wild in studio together. It's been a little while since the daddies got together and did something together.
Daddy time.
Tune
Daddy
in.
daycare.
If you're not on Patreon, you're going to miss half the show. So I'm giving you a heads up right now, okay? But other than that, I hope that you have a wonderful Thursday. It's a week out from Thanksgiving. Get your affairs in order because you're probably not going to make it too long beyond that. Other than that, this is Hoosier Sophisticate. We love you every morning. Cowabunga.
Boo!
But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love.